Oh, what is going on, guys? My name is Japes, Path to Power, back to the draft, and we are still rolling away, but I saw some requests. Part of the reason we're doing the draft, too, is I saw some requests that said, Japes, can you use some big-name players? I'd like to hear your thoughts on them, so I decided, yeah, sure, this would help. It's also a nice change of pace and a nice switch up for me, because as you guys know, when I'm enjoying FIFA, then I'm like super consistent with what's going on, and I'm uploading a lot and all things of that. And this year's FIFA has been one of those where it's kind of just it's not the same. And I don't know. So part of me thinks that's just me getting old, but for the foot. I don't know if it's a gameplay. I don't know what it is, but it's not. It's just not the same. But anyways, we're coming up against Ozil's Eyes, San Juan FC, 3-4-3 formation. Really nice looking team. I would have been pumped if I got this as my draft. Everything works out. He's got two box-to-box CMs. He's got a big CB in the middle, pacey enough CBs on the outside. Godin is quick enough to keep up with Matic. How he's out there, why he's out there, that I'm not totally sure. But he plays the right pass inside of Luis Suarez, who's probably my favorite striker this year on the game. And I was looking at a statistic yesterday, and this statistic was giving out these stats for Messi, Suarez, and Neymar, MSN, for 2015 for Barcelona. And in their games, Messi has scored 48 goals and has 23 assists. Neymar, 41 goals, 16 assists. And Luis Suarez, 48 goals, 22 assists. So even though he's played 4 more games than Messi, he's just 1 assist shy. Absolutely ridiculous. Best striker in the world? For me, yes, and that's a pretty bold statement. There are a lot of other guys that could be in the conversation, but if I'm picking my striker first, I am absolutely gonna take Luis Suarez. Nice Burba spin from Sterling, getting free in there. A little fortunate with the bounce, goes right back to him. Really like the informed Sterling cards and the informed De Bruyne. The combination of the two of them, I think you could do a pretty fun 4-2-3-1 hybrid, which I've been debating building on my main account, with Sterling on the left, De Bruyne in the middle, and Di Maria on the right, with Aguero up front, and then obviously put in Matuidi or Pastore as the CDM on Di Maria's side. But I think it would be a nice team. You have lots of options you could use as the CDM opposite behind Sterling and De Bruyne, because they obviously have the city connections already. Another 3-4-3 formation. This guy obviously will be hoping that things would go a bit better for him. But he's got what's another really good looking team there. I don't really rate putting Bartra on the left, putting Juan Fran in the middle, and I think it was Gaia on the right. I don't mind using left backs and right backs as CBs in 3-4-3 and draft, or 3-back formations in general. I think it's perfectly fine. 7 chem for drafts for me for the most part. Easy as you'd like, nice and fine. But I would have put Bartra in the middle, because I do think it's important to have your best or biggest kind of player in the middle, because otherwise you can kind of take advantage of that. We get a nice little goal right there. Landmark Frog trying to rush things forward. 61st minute. Nice right bumper A pass, gets inside. De Bruyne in a great spot to play 1-2 with Neymar. Not a good return pass, not a good angle though, and gives me the opportunity to clean that one up. Tight angle, but I was bringing on Di Maria on the right for Barkley, and then bringing on Neymar for Suarez, even though I just sung his praises. Obviously, Neymar coming in on a higher chemistry does help a little bit, and it's a nice bit of fresh legs since the patch, with the way fitness kind of goes. And the way I guess I tend to use my strikers, I ask them to do kind of a lot of running. So when they get tired, my attack is not as effective. So bringing on someone to change it up right there is a good thing for me. Nice ball from Ramsey inside. Lovely finish from KDB. Just gliding it over the goalie. This is one of those games where I had chance on chance, and I probably should have done a little bit more. But we did enough to progress on into the finals in this one, as we close on January 1, or now that it's actually January and the transfer rumors are in full effect. I want you guys to tell me who you hope to see at your club. And I think I'm going to try to do a video with some of the comments and some of the stuff that you guys leave me. Well, actually, the way it's going to work is I think I'm going to actually do it on Snapchat. So I'll eventually tweet out to you guys or Snapchat to you guys that it is time for you to send in and I'll make my Snapchat, which is the real Air Japes. I'll make it so you can send stuff into me, the requests for who you think your club should buy. So be sure to stay tuned to my Twitter, which is at AirJapesFIFA, Snapchat, the real Air Japes, as to when that will happen. And the best responses, or some of the most entertaining responses, will absolutely be on my channel. Lovely ball from Sterling, lovely run from KDB, lovely positioning from Suarez. That is how you draw it up before the match. Sterling does well, slips in a perfectly weighted pass right here. It's a great run from KDB. Drops it back, and Suarez is right in the middle, right in front of his defender. Easy tap in 32nd minute now. Almost managed to poke it away with Ross Barkley. Don't really care for his inform card. He kind of, I don't know, he was just kind of okay. Sterling, on the other hand, great. Ramsey's inform I didn't like either. I didn't really care for inform Barkley, and Nemanja Matic, I think, is a severely overpriced CDM. I don't know. Some people really love him and say he's like the best CDM in the game for them, but he just does not do it for me. He's not what I'm looking for. If I'm picking CDMs from, I wonder who I would pick if I had my druthers. If I could pick anybody I wanted, probably put Yaya Toure in there. I think he's got to be in the conversation of a player that you'd want as one of your holding midfielders. To go with him, though, Ramirez would probably be in the conversation. The two of them, probably great midfield setup. Schneiderlin, I really like as well. Almost forgot about him. And there, I'm sure I'm leaving some names out at this point in time, and you guys are going to, of course, let me know that down in the comment section below. 3-0 now, 85th minute. Lovely touch here. Ramsey breaking free inside. And largely, it's not that I thought Ramsey was a terrible DM. It's just his positioning was not great. As a box-to-box CM, I think he would be fantastic. 4-3-1-2, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, something like that. I think he would be an absolute asset to have in your midfield. As one of two holding midfielders in the way the 4-2-3-1 kind of plays out, not the man for the job. But we take home the title in this draft. And 4-0, hoping that we can get our coins back, because we had about 20,000 when it started. We've got about 3,000 from just playing matches, which is good, and we get good packs. All rare players back. Can you freaking believe it? I could not. I was stoked. First pack. And Janmat is not the player that you want to see. But even if I'll list all these players up, because I think that for the sake of Path to Power, it's good to see that happen. And see if it is worth it or not. See how we kind of end up. I'm not going to lie. If we get the right stuff, chances are I will be going right back into another draft. Because it's an easy way to make coins and it's freaking fun. Well, it's not necessarily an easy way to make coins, but it is fun. And look at all of the consumables that we get. This puts me back thinking, like, how much have I spent on consumables that if I'd maybe played a draft or here or there would have been better? We open up the mega pack to go along with it, so this was just a great reward. Lichtsteiner, really great player. Not who we were kind of hoping for, but he will sell on, and a lot of these guys will sell on as well. Cardi will sell, Gabby will sell, Chicharito will undoubtedly sell, and Herrera more than likely as well, and Bocchetti hopefully on top of that. He's gone down. He used to be such a monster on this game in Foot's past and was a staple in a Russian league side, but now he's just kind of he's a steaming pile of mediocrity. And then all the consumables that we could ever want. Oh, we got Old Trafford. I might have to put that one on. Could that be Pep Guardiola's future destination? I actually would really like to see it. So time will tell, and we shall see. I'm going to go ahead, and once that little 16 stops spinning at the bottom, now I can go ahead and discard these guys. I think I looked away, though, watching a little bit of, well, for those of you guys that don't know, I'll either listen to music or I'll put up like Netflix or something on a different monitor while I play. I just like having the background noise. So this is the All Rare Players pack, and I saw that coming up. And I thought, surely this is going to be David Silva. Santi Cazorla, not bad to get. David Silva, I would have been super excited about and would have built a team around him without question. There's Pastore. Another player undoubtedly going to sell on. Parejo going to sell. Mauricio going to sell. Bradley will eventually sell. A lot of these guys eventually sell. Kovacic will sell first time. Santana first time. Largely because, well, Kovacic because he's actually a tidy little player. But Santana, he's got the pace that people still undoubtedly look for on Ultimate Team. So all in all, not that bad. I think we will be ending up ahead of the 20K that we had when we started this draft. So that is really the true test. Anyways, I want to thank you all so very much for tuning in. I want to thank you all for watching. Please be sure to add my Snapchat. Again, that is the Real Air Japes. And be on the lookout on my Twitter for when that is going down. Because I'm really hoping that you guys don't send me some inappropriate things, because I think it could be a lot of fun and really, really entertaining. So I'm looking forward to that. And I wish your club the very best and you guys a happy new year. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.